All right. Let us start the live then. Okay. All right. Hello, students. This is Sanjari from EN Global as a destination manager. So let me talk about EN Global right now. EN Global has been commencing for the last 8 years with over 100 plus universities and 10,000 plus students with over 5,000 plus courses and 100% visa success rate for the last 4 years. We are an accredited student consultancy firm that bridges institutions with students across multiple nations. And our goal is to assist and support the students in securing admission to the universities in the UK, USA, Canada, Australia, Ireland, and a lot of other multi-destination countries. And we allow them to pursue their international degrees, and we continuously strive to offer them the best possible service from application to visa application processing. So today we have our one of the prominent partners, which is Cranfield University, and the representative of South Asia, Trisha Hegde, is here to join us. So Trisha, how are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for inviting me for this opportunity. And, I was in the office yesterday and today it's already here at the live session. So I'm really looking forward to speaking to all the lovely students today.
Thank you so much. Before hopping into the Q&A live session, let us watch the video of Cranfield University and how the campus looks like and how is the life out there in Cranfield.
Here at Cranfield, we always like to see the bigger picture. As a specialist postgraduate university, we take learning to new heights in technology and management. We award over 6% of the UK's engineering and technology PhDs every year. 88% of our research is classed as world-leading or internationally excellent. Our academics find solutions to global challenges. Our graduates leave ready to launch into high-flying careers. The bigger the question posed, the more innovative the solution required. That means collaboration between the brightest minds from academia and from industry working together. Everything we do is in partnership, whether it's with individuals, business, government, or industry. Those connections create opportunity. The opportunity to innovate. The opportunity to create. The opportunity to make a real impact. Our influence springs from the same bedrock that supports all our activities. Groundbreaking research applied in a practical way to global problems. It's our signature approach to learning that allows our people to make their mark, to build the kind of careers they want, and to become part of an alumni network which extends right around the world. So many brilliant minds in such close proximity creates a powerful flow of knowledge. Ideas are the currency our learners trade in. Our graduates are shining lights in leading thinking and policy making across the globe. Here at Cranfield, we like to aim high across technology and management. Our work reveals new horizons, and we create the leaders to get there.
I think that was a lovely video, and then that was an outstanding video of Cranfield University, and I think the students will be really lucky who's getting on board with Cranfield. So,
Sanjay, what I that
yeah.
video is that everything in that video is Cranfield. The facilities are all Cranfield. You see some of the brands mentioned. You could see Unilever, you could see Rolls Royce, you could see Mercedes. They're all the kind of companies we partner with. That's why that video is. I really like that video because it gives you a good understanding of the vibe that Cranfield emits. And if students decide to come and choose Cranfield, it's the same sort of environment that they're going to get, the hands-on experience, practical knowledge, and they get to work with some leading companies as well.
Yeah, so it's emitting energy, like a very positive energy, and the video was great. Okay, so let's get into the Q&A session for the students who wants to study and who wants to get into Cranfield. Or definitely, can you please talk about the history of Cranfield and how it was founded?
So this is a lovely story actually. It's during the World War II, when Germany was attacking its neighboring countries. Germany had a very strong air force, and at that point, UK decided to strengthen its air force as well. And one of the areas that they thought would be strategically very strong was Cranfield. So Cranfield actually used to be a beautiful village, and half of it was then converted into an airfield which was used during the war. And the war lasted for a really long time, like really, it lasted for nearly 6.5 years. And once it was ended, they had so many airfields across the country that they didn't know what to do with so many airfields. And one of the airfields, which was Cranfield, they decided to convert it into the School of Aeronautics. So we were born because that was the only thing we knew how to do best, aerospace. So the teachers at the time were, military officers, and we sort of stepped into courses that were relevant to us. We don't teach everything under the umbrella. We teach only the subjects where we are good at and where we have good industry connections. So we have limited number of courses, but that's the reason. That's why we came into existence, because we were really good a military base.
Okay, that was lovely, and I think definitely that's some history of Cranfield University. All right, so moving on, what are the courses that you guys are offering?
So we teach two things: technology and management. So either our courses are related to technology or they're related to management. So we have 8 themes. So we teach aerospace. We have over 70 specializations in aerospace. We teach everything from the nose of the aircraft to the tail of the aircraft. We also teach defense. So because we were a military base, it was normal, it was the obvious choice to have military courses as well. So we have counterterrorism, cyber defense, we have gun systems, explosives, so that all of those related courses. We have energy and sustainability, wherein we teach engineering courses like we have chemical engineering, digital energy systems. We've got mechanical engineering. We've got renewable energy. Then the next theme is environment and agri-food, where we have 3 specializations for agri-food and 4 for environment. We also teach manufacturing and materials, where we have the combination of engineering and management programs available for students as well. We teach management. We have some top courses like MSc Management, which comes with a 3-month in company internship and 1 month in Spain. The student gets to stay in Spain as well. We teach marketing, accounting and finance, logistics, MBA. We have transport, where we teach motorsport. Motorsport is one of the most competitive courses that we have on our campus. We teach automotive, we teach airport planning, air transport planning, and lastly, we have water and design thinking. So these are all the courses that we have. We also have computing programs like applied artificial intelligence and robotics as well. And
Okay,
Maya,
lovely.
got to add there that we're completely postgraduate. So we are completely postgraduate. We don't have any undergraduation. So we only teach MSCs and even We offer a lot of PhD programs as well.
Okay, so so supposedly, like if the student wants to go to business courses, and if like the Cranfield offers, right? So what are the requirements, like for like you guys are not teaching everything under the umbrella, right? So you guys are only teaching technology and management, right? So what are the requirements that the student needs to get into Cranfield?
So the entry requirements for our master's program is a bachelor's degree first class, a 2:1. So usually in within the Bangladesh curriculum, it could be a 3.0 and above. But for any reason, if you've got less than that, please don't worry. We always look at the complete profile of the student. So if you have a good experience or you have good reasons to back up your low scores, you can always submit a case to us, write a strong SOP. A statement of purpose is a very powerful tool for the student. Please write a good SOP and explain to us why you want to join with us. We look at every case individually, so we make the decisions on a case by case basis.
Okay, so the SOP has to be completely written by the student. What if it's not like? Can you guys guess it? If the SOP is not written by the student, will we get it back to write it again?
So
Like the plagiarism part.
usually, yeah, of course, if we do thorough checks on the on different SOPs, we always recommend students to write it themselves. It's a very big mandatory requirement that the student has to write it himself. It doesn't have to be a Shakespeare level of SOP. We just want to get to know the student a bit better. SOP is such a powerful tool where we get to understand what is the student's reason, why do they want to come to the UK. It's just simple questions. It doesn't have to be very tough. We just want to get to know the reasons of the student choosing Cranfield. Why do they wish to come to the UK and why did they choose the course? That's it.
Okay. So the thing is like for application to submit an application, what do the students have to do? Definitely, they will apply through Ian Global because we are one of the prominent partners of Ian Global, right?
That was going to
So
be my first
definitely,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So how can they apply? Like,
So the
what do
first
they
thing, of
need
course,
to?
is reach out to EN Global Office. The second thing is you need the following documents. You need your bachelor's degree, you need your transcripts, you need two letter of recommendations. So if you're working from an employer is also fine, or two academics is also fine. We need one statement of purpose. We require an English language test, so you can either give IELTS or PTE or TOEFL, whatever it is that you're comfortable with. We have our own English language test as well called a SKITE. You can take that as well. We require a CV, and that's pretty much it. We don't require, if you're applying for the MBA, you will require a GRE or a GMAT as well, along with the experience. But other than that, we don't require anything else.
Can the GRE or GMAT be waived if the student or the applicant wants to apply for an MBA?
Sadly, not. That is a mandatory requirement for the MBA program. Any good high ranked university will have a GRE or a GMAT requirement. Most of them do, at least. And it's one of the things that sets the profile apart. So that cannot be waived off. But we do have our own Cranfield aptitude test as well. The student can take the Cranfield admissions test. And if they don't wish to take a GRE or a GMAT.
Okay, lovely. Like, if the student gets into Cranfield, right? How many days they have to do the classes in a week?
So our course structure is in a way where the classes are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. But there's a reason why it's Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. That's because the classes are only for the first 4 months. Once they are done with their coursework, they are working with companies. There are two projects that the students have. One is a group project where they're working in a group for a company, and second is an individual project where they're working individually with a company. So more than half
Okay.
the year, they're just working with companies, getting that hands-on experience, that exposure, building their network. So in order to complete their 1 year curriculum, the classes are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 for technology courses. And for management, they have one project, which is an individual project.
Okay. Like, are there any unique or specialized programs for Cranfield, where Cranfield is known for?
To be honest, all of our courses are really unique, especially within the aerospace. We have some really good specialized programs, like we've got aerospace vehicle design, we've got thermal power for if you want to know about engines, we've got astronautics and space engineering. We are extremely popular for motorsport, we are popular for environmental management, for bioinformatics, mechanical engineering. We've also very popular for aerospace manufacturing, management, and information systems. So to be honest, because of the way the courses are designed and the practical exposure our students get, all of our courses have opportunities to engage with companies, and that is what makes them really unique.
Okay. like I just want to know, like from a student's perspective, right? What is the campus life like at Cranfield?
So the campus life is very focused, I'd like to say. It's not like London. London is quite loud, it's quite busy. Cranfield University is spread across 100 acres of land. So there's huge, there's aircrafts taking off. We are the only university in the whole of UK to have our own airport. We have our own aircrafts. So you are waking up to the sound of aircrafts taking off and landing. It's more quiet because it's only postgrad students. There are no undergrad students, but we still have a lot of fun on campus. So there's ample of opportunity for you to have a very good time. But Cranfield is a place for you to build your career. If you really want to invest in yourself, you want to you want to be focused, have in a focused environment. Cranfield is the best place. And London and Birmingham are not that far. London is just an hour away. So if you do feel like you want to go have a crazy night, it's just an hour away.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So a lot of students, like when they come to our agency, right? They ask a question that is pretty common. What are the tuition fees for
Correct.
MBA or any other courses? So they want to know in depth, like what are the tuition fees, or are there any scholarships that you guys are offering um, for when a
The
student wants to get
tuition
into
fee
Cranfield?
The tuition fee starts at £25,000. Some of the courses, the best-selling programs can go up to 30,000, 33,000. So the management program particularly is £33,000, but it's 33,000 because it comes with 1 month where the student stays in Spain and the cost is covered in the tuition fee. So that's why it's £33,000. The MBA is at a £44,000. We do have extremely good scholarships available as well. For the management courses, we have £6,000 scholarships available. For some of the technology courses, we have scholarships starting at 5,000, 10,000. Some external scholarships are available, which are, as mentioned, they're £20,000, but they're external scholarships. You have to apply for them. So I can see a question: how can I get the £20,000 scholarship? You have to first apply for the course. So EN Global will help you submit an application. Once you submit an application, you've got an offer letter from us. You will then apply for the scholarship. Separate application has to be submitted. So don't worry about it. It's a very simple process. Once you have submitted an application, please let us know. Get in touch with me, and I will help you with the next steps to apply for a scholarship.
Okay, so there's a question from Asan. He just wants to know that how can he get a 20,000 scholarship?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, just submit an application for your course. As soon as you get an offer letter, there is a separate application form that you have to fill for the £20,000 scholarship. You have to submit a short SOP explaining why you deserve a scholarship. So don't worry, it's a very easy process. As soon as you've applied for the course, give us a heads up and we will help you with the next steps of applying for the scholarship.
Okay, who will assess the SOP in terms of the scholarship?
The faculty does. So the course director usually assesses the SOP.
Okay, so it was lovely. Okay, so how does Cranfield University support students in terms of career or placement opportunities?
So the courses are designed to give them already opportunities to engage with companies. So most of our students are able to convert that into, full-time positions. But if for any reason students are not able to secure jobs, we have a dedicated careers and services team that will help students find jobs. They help in brushing up your CV, to write cover letters, to help prepare for interviews. We have our own award-winning app known as Simplicity, where students connect with employers. It's an amazing opportunity. It has won a lot of awards as well. Throughout the year, we have career fairs, we have seminars. Even if you go and follow us on Instagram, you will see that a couple of weeks ago we had a career fair. So there's a lot of opportunities for students to engage with companies throughout the year.
Okay, so it's like a win-win situation for all the students that gets into Cranfield. Like they're getting an international degree as well, and like at the same time they're getting a career opportunity,
A lot of
right?
exposure, definitely, yes.
Okay. So okay, what about the exchange programs, like or opportunities for students studying abroad?
So exchange programs are not that because we are a postgraduate university only. We don't have a student exchange program. However, our students who come to study with us at Cranfield, because the courses are designed in a way, there is opportunity to sort of we take them around the the whole country. So logistics and supply chain, the students visit different warehouses across UK. There's the opportunity to Spain. So there's ample of opportunity where the students get to go out of their comfort zone and get exposure.
All right. So can you please highlight some of the key research areas and projects at Cranfield University?
So each area or theme that we have, there are fully funded opportunities as well as self-funded opportunities that are on our website. So once you've identified which area you are interested in, you just go onto the website and you start filtering it out. We have amazing faculty that are very supportive. You can drop them an email as well with your proposal. So once you've identified what area, whether you want to do one of the advertised ones or you want to do your own, then it becomes a lot easier. So that's the main step. But go through the website. Our websites are absolutely amazing. Every bit of information is on there, and that'll be really easy for you then.
Could you please highlight some of the PhD programs that you guys are offering and what are the admission requirements and how people
So
can
for
apply for
PhD,
PhD?
the PhD opportunities are in different themes like aerospace, in energy, in manufacturing, in transport. We've got in water, agri-food. So there are different areas of research available. Entry requirement for PhD is a little different. You have to first apply for either if you want to apply for the advertised ones, you have to submit an application. If you want to do your own research, then you have to submit a short research proposal to faculty who has to then agree to be a supervisor.
Okay. Okay, so basically the thing is they have to approach the faculty first for the PhDs, right?
Correct.
So what are the requirements for PhD? If a student wants to get into a PhD program, what are the requirements for it?
So
Like about
normally they
IELTS,
require to have,
yeah.
yeah. So they require everything that they require for to apply for a master's is the same
Yeah.
requirements for a PhD as well, but they need to have a master's degree in order to apply for a PhD.
Okay, so what should the CGPA be? Like,
So usually we don't look at the CGPA requirement here because the faculty needs to agree to supervise the student. So it's more wider in the way that the entry requirements are quite flexible. So ideally, I would always recommend that you submit a strong research proposal and let the faculty decide whether they want to take you on or not.
okay. So we have a question. How many gaps Cranfield University accept for postgraduate?
So we don't have a cap on study gap because we're a postgraduate only university. As long as you can justify the study gap, we will be able to consider you.
Okay, so gap is not an issue. For undergrad,
We don't
no
have an
issue,
undergrad.
right? No, like suppose like the student has done the undergrad, right? And he has like a
That's fine.
10-year,
That's fine.
as long as he can write in the gap explanation letter that you know what created the gap, so he's
Correct.
well and good, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so there is this another student who wrote that he has IELTS 6 with no band less than 6. He has a Master of Fine Arts and from Russia University. Any option for me for research course?
I don't think so because we don't have any arts programs. So I think it would not match because we only do technology. So in this case, sadly, we would not have much to offer.
Can a student from arts divert to business courses?
Yeah, they can.
They can go for business courses and they will be like what is the requirement? What is the CGPA requirement then
For PhD or masters?
for masters?
Masters is similar, about three.
Okay. Okay. So there will not be a problem if a student is from a completely different background.
It's
There
fine.
will be no
See,
problem.
management is a knowledge-based learning. It's not a skill-based learning. So anybody from any background can apply for management programs, for business programs.
Okay. 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 So what is the main intake? How many intakes are there in Cranfield?
So we have two intakes. One is a small March intake, and the big one is the main September intake.
Okay. So a lot of our students they ask us what are the on-campus and off-campus accommodation options for students, like because you know accommodation is a big deal, and they
Definitely.
have to find it out. So what are the options for students?
So we have on-campus as well as off-campus accommodations available. For on-campus, we have sharing accommodation, en-suites, we have studio apartments, we have specific accommodation for couples, specific accommodation for families. So we have a wide variety of range, different price ranges as well. So once they have submitted an application, they just have to get in touch with us and we can help them out with the rest.
Okay. Are there any like work study programs or part-time job opportunities in the campus?
There are a lot of opportunities. We have an Amazon facility around the corner as well, where students usually go for um, part-time roles. Yeah.
So on campus they can do, right? And what
Yes,
about
there's
off campus?
opportunities on
They can do
campus as
jobs.
well as around the campus as well.
All right. So just a few, just a last question. Like, how does Cranfield University incorporate technology and innovation into its academic programs?
Sorry, could you repeat that question?
How does Cranfield University incorporate technology and innovation into its academic programs?
See, the courses that are designed to be very practical in nature. We have some top class facilities on our campus. So, for example, there are two FIA approved crash testing centers in the world. One is in the US and one is in Cranfield. So, the courses are designed to give a lot of practical sense for the students. All the facilities are open for students to use as well. Our students are constantly innovating and they're inventing things, even if you look at we were sanctioned by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and our students had designed a waterless toilet. When given the right access, when given the right facilities, the students are able to do phenomenal things. So there's constantly different kind of research being conducted on our campus, and that's only happening because we truly believe in incorporating technology and innovation. So there's always so much that our students get to do because there are projects. Students are working in that 1 year itself. They're getting to get that exposure and work with companies. So there's a lot of opportunities for them, and yeah, that's the reason why they're able to, the amount of amazing facilities, the support from the faculty. Our faculties are, they're top class in the sector. So definitely there's a lot of opportunity for our students.
That's great to hear. I think it's lovely. It's lovely to know that Cranfield is offering so much with such a huge scholarship. Like 20,000 is a lot for a student. If the student is writing an SOP in a proper way, then he or she will get a $20,000 scholarship. So basically, the thing is, we are now at the end part of our Q&A session. Hopefully, the students who are watching us live has gotten the benefit of everything and watching the live. And if you want to go to Cranfield, and if you want to see how the life at Cranfield works, please visit our office, which we have offices all over the world. We have a Nigeria campus. We have an office in Nigeria. We have offices in Dhanmondi, Dhaka. We have offices in Sylhet and Moulabibajar. So if you want to pursue your higher studies in Cranfield, please feel free to join us or call at our hotline numbers, which is given on the screen. So I think that's it. Do you want to add anything more, Trisha?
All I want to say is thank you for the opportunity, and please do utilize this. Get in touch with Ian Global. They're amazing. This staff are very, very equipped with the information about Cranfield. They'll help you get in touch with me as well. So if you want to get in touch with me, if you want to have a one-to-one session with me, they'll be more than happy to set it up with me. This is a great time to apply for September 24. So start your applications right now. Apply for scholarships as well. The sooner you apply, the more probability you'll have of getting something quickly. So reach out to us very soon. So thank you very much.
So So the deadline is pretty near. So if you want to get into Cranfield, please feel free to contact us as soon as possible because everything takes time. The offer letter getting issued will take a lot of time, and like come and join us and get into Cranfield. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Risha. We'll hopefully see you again.
See you.